Hello, everyone. So yes, I have no idea how successful this stream is going to be, because firstly I'm going to be using Kenzak Lugas. This is a different build from what I normally use. I normally use, if I can find them, I normally use Stealth Jump, basically. More or less the same amount of main power, and also a different shirt, so I usually use this shirt instead. Instead I'm going to be using because this rotation is... It's not fantastic, but whatever, we'll handle it. But this isn't really... Well, Walleye is kind of a stealth jumpy kind of map, but Kelp Dome kind of isn't. So I'm going to be using a stealth jump-less build. And then, assuming my 4G holds up and I can actually keep playing through to the next rotation, I'm gonna switch over to 96 Deco for the next rotation. I could also play Range Blaster, but especially now that Penguin's just shown up in the chat, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be playing that. Because my Range Blaster at the moment is very, very poor. Like, extremely bad. I can maybe give it a shot, but it's not great. Actually, do I have anything... Yes, DG, I do. The, Ecolog, or whatever? Was it called Ecolog? No, that was the site. The site was Ecolog. Yeah, good question, I'm not sure, I don't remember. So yeah. Yeah, the website was called Ecolog, I think. I don't know if... I think the screen capture thing was a different app, though. Alright, give me one sec. Alright. Can you play Rapid now? How come I'm streaming so much more? Because I felt like it was about time that I stopped being bad at the game. Like, I don't even necessarily want to compete at the game, I just want to stop sucking at it. Alright, cool. Yeah, Penguin, the mic quality would be better if I'm actually doing voiceover. Like, right now I've got about a meter between myself and my microphone. Which normally what people do is they have, like, the hangy over-y thing. Ecorrect, that's the one. Yes. That's what it was called. But yeah, normally I'd be, like, if I'm actually doing voiceover, I'd be up close to my mic and I'd fix with the settings and shit. Yes, hangy over-y thing. Why do I call H3 good despite constantly saying it's bad? because the way people play H3 is generally wrong, and at the time when I was most vocal about H3 being bad, it actually was bad. Like, you could still run things like Tetras and just destroy H3s for free. Now, though, K-Pro has kind of changed things. K-Pro and K-Machine have both kind of changed things. It sort of led to a more campy playstyle, which is more beneficial for H3. Where H3 can now abuse better its turf control, turf output and whatnot, so that, like, it forces you to play at a disadvantage when you're trying to push into the H3, as opposed to before, where you'd have, like, shit that didn't paint, like charges, as your backup to the H3, which would then open the door for, like, things like Tetras to go in and do things. That's no longer the case, so H3 is a lot stronger because nothing's pushing it as hard. So yeah. Anyway, let's hop into the game. So Rapid. I don't think Rapid's going to be good, even with main power. Basically, what happened with Rapid Blaster is, again, it's the same kind of thing. Like, K Rapid's probably the best kit at the moment, but K Rapid is kind of a bad baller. Torpedoes aren't as good when people aren't, like, running at things. Oh hey, it's Sheila. I played them earlier in Twins. Yeah, it's like, it's just generally not fitting into anything at the moment, the K-Rapid. Whereas Range Blaster does. K-Rapid, like, the thing with K-Rapid is, it kills things like K-Pros, but so does Range Blaster. Range Blaster shits on K-Pro. And K-Machine. But it also has the, like, one-shot kill ability. Whereas K-Rapid doesn't have that, and it's, yeah, not ideal. Oh my gosh. Hydra, please stop. Oh, this is awkward. Come on, teammate. Respawn, please. Okay. I probably could have jumped out sooner, but I'm gonna wait for people to get specials before I pop. Okay, we got a pick. This should be good. Okay. That was really good timing from the teammates there. Can't stop that cat, but that's okay. Oh, that's not where I wanted with that. Oh, what the fuck? No, this is not good. Never mind. Oh, fuck. Needed to pop armor into that. I always feel weird about popping armor while I'm, like, rolling around with this weapon. And it gets me killed. Is there a guy back there? Not the best time for armor, but... Okay, that should have been a kill in my favor, but I could stay alive, so it's okay if I don't miss it. If I miss that kill. Nice. Alright. I didn't have a whole lot of sway over that. I didn't hold a whole lot of sway over that game. I think teammates were mostly responsible for winning that for me, but at the same time, that's kind of okay. I had a couple of... The armor timing was pretty much exactly how it needed to be. Yeah, the K-Pro was just having a field day. Hey, 2300. Not bad considering I think I calibrated to what? 20... No, I think I calibrated to 2200 on zones. Because that's what happens when you don't play for 8 months, is like zone power inflate, or X power inflates for everyone else, and then you're just still stuck at 2100. Because you don't fucking play the game. Yeah, the patch isn't going to do much to K-Machine or Explosher. What's going to happen with those two weapons is, as usual, the patch is going to screw over people who play the weapon and suck at it, but still get results because the weapon is easy to play. If you are good with K-Machine, like, Nike isn't going to fucking feel the K-Machine nerf pretty much at all. The Fizzy thing is, like, it does less damage, or, like, the damage radius is smaller, but the painting radius is still fine. So things like K-Glugers, who don't care about the damage radius, are still... Excuse me? Okay. Okay, well, I probably should stop fucking talking for a sec, because apparently this is one of those games where everyone just sort of slowly walks at each other and they die. Okay, cool. That roll's gonna stand there till the end of time. Stop doing that. Okay, well... Oh, we have an orange zap, no wonder. Okay. Guys, don't go around the corner, please. This guy is about to feed. Okay. Armor's up, let's go. Okay, good. Good enough. We're gonna get rushed down by these rolls and whatnot, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, what the fuck was that? I should have armored first, but like, I was just expecting that to be a free kill. Okay, 3v3, 2v3 now. That guy should have been dead, but I guess I was a bit too slow on the burst bombs. Okay, we're gonna go in on this. Oh my gosh, stop with the burst bombs. Teammates, go please. Come on. Okay, good, we're getting the zone. Is what I would say if we painted the thing. Come on. Nice, okay. We're gonna get the zone off this, surely. All we gotta do is paint it, guy. All you gotta do is paint it. Come on. Holy fuck. That was a bit dumb of me. Holy shit, this is probably the silliest game I've played in a while. Which makes sense, because I haven't played solo queue in a while. Unbelievable. Okay. I couldn't... This is like the weakness of the Glooga dealies at the moment, is that you can't paint the zone pretty much at all with it. This is really weird. That was a dumb game. Would be nice if... Like, we have an orange zap. The only thing the orange zap's good for is painting, and not just... yeah. That was very sad. Good grief. What a game. Yeah, paint when rolled is okay, but, that's sort of the problem. Yeah, Panga. Yeah. That was pretty dreadful. I could have capped the zone, but it's like... Yeah, that was what the problem was, DJ. It's like I was like trying to do things, but it's like I can only paint when I'm sitting still, and with fizzies, and it's like the Glooga puts out a decent amount of paint, but when you need to like paint a zone, and the other team's just sort of sitting there like on top of it, you can't outpaint that, right? Okay, 2450. Did Explosion need its KO power gutted? It didn't. Explosion is basically the same weapon. It's just harder for bad players to use it. Like. Okay. Oh gosh, that bloody block just killed me. Fuck. I just tried to, like, get around the corner, and, like, I collided with my bamboo. Be nice if I could aim, but, you know, kind of everything. There's a guy in that corner that I just threw a physical at. Oh, I need to not go there. It's a... I'm just gonna armor this. And full team life. Okay, good. Uh-oh. It's two of them. Come on, teammate. Okay. Good, Bamboo got a kill. This guy committed. I can jump to this Bamboo, but I'm not going to because he's about to get rushed. This guy, like, right there, dude. Okay. Teammates held out well, though. Ooh. Thought he was going to back off because that's normally what pros do when they see someone running at them, but he actually went to the side. Which I guess you should probably expect out of a top 500, but... Oh, no. It's probably dangerous standing where I am now. Okay, armor's up. Let's... No, Nautilus died. Fuck. I need to join my team. Okay. Ah, fuck, I'm out of ink! No, Pro, please don't kill me. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, it was a fizzy underneath me? Oh no, it was a caper. Okay. Dang. I got stuck on the Greats there, and that was pretty much the end of it. Yeah, see, Worgen Florgen, that's basically what I'm saying, is Custom Explorer is going to continue to be extremely strong as long as you've got someone who's playing it who can, like, hit shots with it. Like, if you're spamming Custom Explorer shots in the hopes that you get a hit marker or something, then yeah, this patch is going to destroy your playstyle. But if you look at any decent Custom Explorer, they're hitting directs with it. Like, they're hitting 90 damage shots with it. Right, like, which completely, like, this patch does absolutely nothing against that. The only time that top Explorer players really spam shots is when it's, like, tower control or something, and they're just sort of flicking over onto a checkpoint over and over again. But at the same time, like, a lot of the time when they do that, they'll put a point sensor down first, and they've got an extra 10% of a tank to work with anyway, so it's like, there's a certain amount of give and take there with the point sensor buff. But yeah, like, overall, I'm pretty sure that this patch is going to do nothing interesting against the custom Explorer or the sloshing machine. So yeah, you don't harass in this game. Like, you throw subs and whatnot for that, sure, but Explorer is sort of a sub as a main weapon. But a lot of the time you are killing things. Like, that's... Aim, please. Okay, that guy's... We're gonna get jumped on. I gotta get the fuck out. Oh, damn it. I was trying to jump away and I, like, caught myself on the fucking edge of the wall. Okay, 3v3. I'm gonna get shocked. Okay, no, I'm not. I think there's another guy there. Yeah, there he is. Why are you doing that? Oh, damn. I was trying to bring this guy back towards my teammates and everyone just sort of died at that exact moment. Okay, that Neo Splash got a kill. That's interesting. He got another kill. That's very interesting. Okay, good. Oh. Uh-oh, this is not good. Wait, where the fuck did he go? He just... Okay, the splash I think is still over to my left. Maybe not? No, he was behind us, yeah, okay. I just knew I had to get away from that left side. Interesting. I can't really stop the zone right now. This guy's gonna wait, I hear him. Excuse you? Okay. Good work, Dynamite. I gotta watch this. Yeah, this side. for that reason. Nice. Oh, hey, got the kill. That guy's got a booyah bomb in a sec. Yeah, there he goes. Nice, we got it out from under him. Oh, there he is. Oh gosh, I'm so dead to this ink brush in a sec. Oh, armor! Fuck, I didn't get my armor off. Oh, the Crow's the last guy and he's dead. Cool. Should be game. Nice. Sorry I'm not paying attention to chat in during games, by the way. I'm trying to focus on, like, playing well, rather than, like, interacting and chatting at the same time. Yeah, that splash was very aggressive. Yeah, basically what DJ and Nico just said is, like, you won't be able to just... thing with Explosher now is you won't be able to be a Charger main who has a Pocket Explosher. You'll need to actually main Explosher. You won't be able to, you know, switch off and just sort of stand on... Actually, you'll still be able to stand on, like, Snapper Canal Snipe and just paint the zone the entire game, but you won't be able to freely... Excuse me. You won't be able to freely, like, spam Explosher on maps where you don't like using Charger and just, you know, get kills. Oh, that's this, rather. It also, that is a fucking Ninja Squid slosher. Holy shit, that... Yeah, I'm dead to that. Flat one regardless of what I do there. Teammates. I'm spamming ouch because there is a dude there. Okay. Jin Bar's on the case. Dude, Jin Bar's a god. What the fuck? Oh! That was some of me. I probably got rushed down in a sec. Ah! Sprinklers. I need to get away from that because I couldn't risk... Oh, nice. Wait, where the fuck did that bounce off? see the guy right fucking there, dude. Okay, there's a teamfight going on over here. Too fucking high, damn. Nice kill. Okay, well, that'll slow him down, but won't do anything for us, though. Oof. Damn, that was a throw. I was trying to go in with the Booyah and all that and kind of just missed my shots. Do we have time? If we neutralize right now, we can do it. No, okay. Well, DJ, I mean, there's not much to talk about with 4.450. It's like, aside from it being a fairly common KDA in this game, like, there's not much I can really say. There's basically, like, Bamboozler got fucking destroyed for some reason. Sup, oh yeah, the sprinkler buff is basically, like, when you put it down, it paints more of a puddle. Because there's no way they'd make it 2.5 times range from the fucking splatters. Like, that is just dumb. If they do that, they're crazy. But the question is, what is that 2.5 times referring to? Is it referring to, like... If it's 2.5 times the radius, that could actually mean it's, like... about the same. It'd be a pretty fucking huge radius, basically, if it's 2.5 times the base radius. But if it's just like 2.5 times the distance from the edge of the sprinkler to the edge of the paint, then that's not very big at all. So. Oh. Okay, we got the assist at least. This guy's still alive. This is sort of where K-Rapid is really bad, is like, it just, yeah, see, look at this guy on the map. Yeah, he just... When he ballers in like that, there's really very little he can do. Oh, that guy is dead as fuck. Wait. Seriously? Interesting. Okay, that guy tried to jump and couldn't. We'll jump into the right side, so we're to the left. That guy fed. Okay, that's us in, pretty much, because that guy fed like that. Oh hey, another Fizzy Bomb kill. Good teamwork. That's an Inkjet. That's a dead Inkjet. That's another Inkjet. Oh, uh-oh. I can't get close to that because the roller would fucking destroy me if I did. Oh! Oh, that was brilliant. Oh my gosh, what a save. That was a fun team. I love how the ends up was just like over there, he sees a roller and he's like, okay, there's a roller here, I need help. And he's just like, this way. And then the roller was just sitting exposed for some reason. I was not expecting to get that kill, and then like, just booyah. See, problem with Mist and Point Sensor and basically all those things is just like, Mist and Point Sensor are both going to forever be shitty subs because they don't paint. Like, the only way that you could make Mist actually a good sub is if you made it paint. Same with Point Sensors. Even just a small amount. Like, they need to be able to do something. They need to be able to do damage or paint or something. They don't do that. Like, what I think would be interesting for Mist is if, like, staying in the Mist actually reduced your health as well. Not lethally, but, like, say, down to 50. Like, it would... Those two subs are never going to be good until you have that kind of utility on them. Oh my gosh, that guy sharked the entire time. Which I guess that makes sense. Okay. Get through the thing, please. Uh-oh. I can't fight that right now. Oh, I can't fight this either. Damn. Custom Junior? Are you fucking serious? Okay. Come on, Pro. Respawn. There we go. Oh, that might have been done. I have no HP and I must kill things. Yeah, okay. 2v2, we can still do it. No. Damn. That game was a mess. Holy hell. I just assumed that Booyah Bomb was going to head toward the guys from our court, and it just sort of didn't. In fairness, if I'd stayed still, I would have been pushed out anyway, but... Oh, yeah, it's the end of rotation. Alright. Probably Nico. Is this my build? I don't think it is, because I've got 3 subs of Thingo. That's also wrong. What the hell? It's the right amount of damage, but it's not the right build. What the hell? Is that clarification with the sprinkler buff? Oh shit, I just tabbed off my dashboard, so I'm just gonna lose chat for a second here. Okay, cool. I just accidentally pressed the back button, so I have no idea what was in my chat. Yeah. So, how about them video games? I don't like this build. I need ink resistance on this. I don't understand why I've just suddenly lost my build. Like, I've just misplaced everything on it. What the fuck? I could have sworn this was part of it, but... Like, this isn't enough damage. This is gonna be like 68. Yes, 68. Because, like, this should be, but then I've got 3 subs of Thingo, which is not correct at all. Hell is my... Have I been using this build the whole time with 96? Without realizing that I got 3 subs of this quick super jump? I feel like I have been. I feel like that may be what is going on. Yeah, it's... This is making me upsetty spaghetti. I guess I can do this. No ink resistance, but I have special saver, I guess. But I haven't been dying in splashdowns. Yeah, I think that's what I've been doing. I think I've just been using this build the whole time and, like, it's incorrect. Dang, that's really annoying, actually. Because, yeah, you need a sub of ink resistance on this thing, because it's actually supposed to fight K-Pros and shit. So, I guess I could put a sub of main power on this. I don't like the bamboo hat, but I guess I'll have to just deal with it. Yeah, this outfit's bad, but whatever. Really? Yeah, because this is going to be like 69 damage or something. That is upsetting. Like this, the one sub of quick super jump isn't a problem. Like, yeah, 69. One sub of quick super jump isn't a big deal. It's just like the fact that I haven't noticed it for so long is what's bothering me. What's bothering me. Yeah, I feel like this is what I've been using and I just haven't noticed. Alright, cool. I can't change any of these pieces of gear either because I need them for other builds. So what I might do instead is switch my build up completely. Go... One... 2... 3? Should be it, right? Actually, where's my other shirt? Wasn't expecting to have to do build triage at this point, but I guess it's okay. Because what's the other thing? It's, Snapper, yeah. Alright, let's test this for a sec. Let's make sure it's 70 damage and all that. It should be. Help if I hit the target. Gosh, you can see just... I'm always missing my first shot and recorrecting. Like, this is sort of... You could call it Dooley syndrome if you like. Wait, is nobody chatting in my chat, or is my chat just dead for some reason? Like my actual chat window, that is. Yeah, I think my chat window's dead. What the hell? Yeah, I just opened my stream chat and it says rip chat, and like I see two people say rip chat. And yeah, I'm just gonna refresh and see if it fixes it. Hey, there we go. Yeah, no, I know my chat window wasn't dead, because otherwise, like, it's very odd for my chat to just go from talking about Exploshes to suddenly being completely dead, especially when I mention that my stream chat is dead. Hello. Again. I have a chat again. Wow, River, that's very morbid of you. Okay. Do I have Special Saver? Oh, I have this. Yeah, I could totally do that. And then this can be Ink Resin Special Saver. There we go. That's a build. Talk about 4.5. I haven't actually said a whole lot because there's not really much to say. Basically, Explosher and Ken's Machine are not going anywhere, right? There's no reason to expect that they will go anywhere. I don't want to re-roll, I want to use chunks. Okay, so I want Special Saver, and I want Ink Resistance. That's the build, that's the build. There we go. Alright. What's up, Capo? Oh, it hasn't been godlike. The main weapon's been good for a long time, but the actual kits are the problem. Why so much Special Saver? One main, one sub of Special Saver means that when I die in the middle of a splashdown, I will respawn with 99.9% special, which... Why not go for 100? Because you can't get 100 out of spawn. You can only get 99.9. Like, you have to actually shoot something. Yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen. How do you pronounce your name? Just Air? You run quick respawn on Explosion because it gets a ton of assists, and nothing's more annoying than an anchor that you fucking expend everything to kill, and then they just respawn in 2 seconds. Uh-oh. What the f... I was aiming high, that's what the problem was there. Oh, also, that's an H3, I thought it was an L3. Team, don't go straight up. Come on. Chill for a sec, guys. Lovely. Okay, so now I'll respawn with Splashdown so I can basically jump straight back into these guys. Or they could all die, but that's... Also, needless to say, no, I was not planning on dying there. I just sort of did. Oh, that's a bomb. Holy fuck. Was it following me around that whole time? I thought I teched it. Oh, this was a different bomb, of course. Can I not? Oh, this is pretty bad, yeah. I feel like we have pretty much no turf control, and that's sort of why I'm getting stuck. That guy fell off with armor. I was really hoping someone would hit him. This guy is attempting to spawn camp. I can't help that guy. Like, I'm trying to get in... I'm trying to get in to help that guy, and it's like, he's way too far forwards. So I can't do anything. This guy's gonna fucking stingray in a sec. Okay, good. We can get this going. Good. Hopefully I'll land on the bridge. Make me land on the bridge, please. Okay. Damn it. Damn. Oh, that brawl was annoying as hell. That was just a fucking bad game from all accounts. I basically was stuck the entire time, like trying to fight my way out of situations where there was just endless turf control coming my direction. Because they had the H3 and the Jet. And I feel like... I don't know who it was on our team who was just going straight to the spawn. I'm assuming it was the Apple Doolies. But that basically made him completely useless. So, like, we were... Like, he was trying to spawn camp 0 people, pretty much. What's up with the nerfs to the Splat Bella? It's probably just Japan or something. Like, Brella's extremely strong at the moment. It's just, it's kind of unused because, reasons. So... Oh, it's Jinba, and now he's on a pro. I'm not going that way. Actually, yes, I am going this way. Oh, that's not where that was supposed to be. Fucking... Okay, well I killed the guy at least. There's a Clash Blaster? Why is there a Clash Blaster? Respawn Punisher? But why though? Good. That was a good place to get that kill. Uh-oh. Get my splashdown off, that's good. This guy's already running his main saver. There is a guy on the tower. Get him the fuck out because that's a Clash Blaster and I can't kill it. Okay, now I can. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I'm happy with that trade because of how fucking stupid that situation was, but holy hell. Guys, it's a Clash Blaster, let's just paint. That's all we gotta do. Texan strats. Not hard. What the fuck was that? Holy shit. I just gotta try and stay in mid for a bit so we can get jumps. Good enough. That's the other nice thing about 96, is you got 2-shot fall off. Excuse me? Oh my gosh. My hands are turned inside out there, holy shit. Okay. Oh damn, I wanted to jump to that dually, but he fell in. Oh my gosh, that Clash Blaster. Ah, he's so hurt! Fuck, I should have splashed down. Actually, no, that's okay. That's okay. This guy gets a kill? Oh, this is really good for us. It's two completely out of position. Interesting. Just die, would you? Okay, there we go. Okay, these guys live and don't die to the crow, right? Okay, good. That's game. That was pretty dicey. But, yeah, that one overextension where they didn't have control of the tower and like two of them just went straight up into our base for some reason. Was pretty much the game winner for us. DJ, generally Drop Roller is quite weak, just because it doesn't, like... It doesn't give you any kind of invulnerability, like, people will just shoot you anyway. And, like, the problem is that with Splashdowns, Splashdown Super Jumps, what you want is for people to discover the jump marker, like, the moment before you splashdown, rather than trying to, like, jump in with an obvious splashdown. And usually if you're getting camped in a way that would make Drop Roller... Like, basically the point is Splashdown is supposed to be used... Splashdown Super Jump is supposed to be used when you actually are going to do damage with them. Like, you sort of pick... Like, you can see an enemy's in, they're gonna have two people on them. Like, if they don't at that point, then they will in a moment, and you land on them. What do I think about the Rain nerf? Rain is extremely strong at the moment. It's sort of where Japan's going with the game at the moment. They've been picking up like custom dualies, Ballpoint Nouveau again, Range Blaster, Brella, like all that sort of stuff. The Inkstorm is very, very strong in the sort of campy meta that we're currently playing against. The jumping two-shots are basically just, I go for them, and if I get them, then we're in, and if I don't, then it's okay, because what's going to happen is I'm going to do 70 damage to the guy, and then I'm going to dip, and he'll probably die like a burst bomb or something. Yeah, sorry, I'm sort of going back up in chat, because we've got so much time on our hands, apparently. The 99 bamboo thing, or the bamboo thing in general, is like... Pretty much, the problem with bamboo is that it's polarizing, so it's a really bad weapon, obviously, but, like, if you have a bamboo, and you're playing against a Brella or something, like, the Brella's just not a weapon against bamboo. Like, it's not just like, oh, bamboo counters Brella, it's like, the Brella becomes not a thing. And that's not really healthy design, because it basically means that you're losing a weapon select with perfectly viable weapons. Oh, that's not good. What are you doing? What is this game? And there's a rush there. Okay, so that was... What the fuck is going on? I'm just gonna jump to the guy rather than the beacon. Come on, get the kill. Okay, don't get the kill. What is going on? This guy's dead, this guy's dead. Fucking hell, what is going on? Ah, fuck, I meant to fall down and off the thing, but... Okay, good, we got the bridge. Oh, there was a gal still there, shit. Nice kills. Nice kills. Let me find this brush, he's probably on... Yeah, there he is. Well, this is a thing that's happening. Oh, I knew he was still there. I was just like, what the fuck is going on? This should be okay. Let's save this. This guy's gonna jump on top of me in a sec. Get in mind he's fighting someone else. Please die. Okay, he didn't die. There's still a guy around the corner though. Save the tower again. What are you doing? What the fuck? Oh, there! Damn, Hydra found me. Oh, shit. Where do we get to? 30. Okay. That was such a low-key push. Oh, I'm dead. That was good to give up. Damn. Okay, this guy's about to feed and throw the game for his team. Well, he's not going to feed, actually. He's just going to be out of position. Uh-oh. Okay, that's good enough. That should stop the push. Yeah, see that 52 gal is a perfect example of like NA Splatoon. Just like doesn't understand what he needs to do to win the game, and he just sort of does a thing because he saw some guy do it once. I have 52 literally through the game by going up into our spawn. There was nobody there. They could have that was a very scary push until I saw the 52 gal go up into our base. As soon as he did that, and I looked at the map, I was like, okay, we're just surrounding the tower. This 52 gal is going to be useless for the next 15 seconds, so free win. How do I feel about my thoughts on what I think about? Yeah, H3 is basically the same. Dude, it's 10 points. It's 5%. Like, come on. What are my thoughts on K52? K52 is pretty dreadful. Fix online. How about you fix your Wi-Fi? Online's fine. I need to actually recon that, I think. Can you fucking don't? What the fuck, Hydra? What are you doing? Okay, we need to get over here. How about fuck you? This range blast. Fuck! I knew the range blast was still there, I just assumed he'd start running, but then I guess no reason to because I just moved weirdly. Oh, that's not where the ball's supposed to go. Hey. Ah, damn. Hydra got me. Poor Justin. Justin's having a hell of a time in this game. Dude, Hydra, you're not supposed to be in that deep. Do we not have a tower? We don't have a tower. That's okay though. Yeah, Hydra, no. That... Where did he die to? Okay, I'm really glad I'm not streaming right now for 70-something people who definitely did not just see that happen. Oh, damn, range blaster. That's something that always happens when I play Swim Speed, is like, I accelerate off a fucking ledge and just, like, I press B, but it's like the input just doesn't do anything because I'm already off the ledge. This guy's dead. Okay, not in the way that I thought, but still dead. Holy shit. He's in there, it's the range blaster. Oh shit, and a Hydra. Okay, let's not be here. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, this weapon is so dumb sometimes. Like, you see that shit? Fucking instant kill fall off after I just spend years trying to shoot one guy. Excuse me? Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, Brush is interesting because it's very good for, like, as part of the camping meta. Anything gonna change drastically with 4.5? It depends on what Rapids, how good Rapids end up being. I don't think Rapid's going to be very good, like regardless of what the main power thing does, but it depends. Like if you can, yeah, it depends. Because I think Range Blast is going to be the next major step on account of the Explosher. Not Explosher. I keep saying Explosher when I mean Ken's Machine. That's better. Fuck you, Elita. That guy's dead. So is that guy. Oh, that's not a useful splashdown. Oh well. Oh my goodness. That's an egg mine. I think our push is probably dead anyway, but the fact that I didn't get that kill on the E-Leader is, aside from being very embarrassing, not really a problem. Ah! Wait, how's he not dead? Oh, I hate the healing from inkjets. No, I'm not standing here. Oh. That was awkward. Oh my gosh. I need to get over here and help with this range blaster. Or I could just... I need 4 shot me twice. Holy fuck. You don't go double physio on K-Glugas. You can, but it's just not particularly important. The most important thing is just being able to constantly... Oh shit, that's... yeah. Had to go in front of my wall there to kill the E-Leader because of the fucking suction bomb there, and I guess the E-Leader shot me. One shot. Nice. Yeah, Kenzig Lugas are very, very good right now. Yeah, that Range Blast was having a bit of a bad game, I think. DJ, it's not jump RNG being favorable, it's I'm jumping and shooting like 20 fucking shots in midair, and only one of them has to connect because I'm playing a 96 cal. Like, I'm literally missing a lot of the time. I'm not getting 2 every time, gosh. I'm getting 2 every time I get 2. But most of the time I'm going for these shots and I'm just missing completely. But yeah, it's not jump RNG. It's like you've gotta look at it in terms of I'm going for these intentionally, and like yeah, I'm sometimes getting lucky, but that's because I'm going for it enough that oh hello. Okay, I like this weapon on this map. Unfortunately, it looks as though... Wait. Where is he? Okay, good. That was really dumb. Oh, that's a light toucher. No wonder he didn't splash down. I probably could jump to that. It's the timing on the grades. Okay. Come on, you can do it, guy! Oh, no, you can't. I'll take that. That'll do. See, that was a complete fluke, but I went for it and that's why I got it. Oof. I knew he was going to do that, and I was trying to pre-fire it, and then he just swung under my shots because I didn't aim low. Nice. We keep holding them back. Like, basically, as soon as that L3 remembers that he's got to go forwards at some point, we will win the game. Then again, he might just stay on tower. That works too. Where the fuck are these guys? Oh, damn. I was wanting to get up there and then put a bomb, a wall down, but then the Bamboozler hit the first shot of the game, pretty much. Should be okay. Wait, why am I off the tower? I thought I jumped to the tower and then it just wasn't. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Nice. Nice-oo. Hey, thanks for the bits, Oreo-Tax. Yeah, the problem I have with Gluga Deco is if you want to really make the best use of the wall, you need to be able to swim with it. And Gluga Deco, like, what I'm seeing with Gluga Deco is like, yeah, you throw a wall and bounce it off a corner, and you roll around the corner and you pre-fire someone, like especially against K-Pro and whatnot. And yes, obviously, yeah, baller. But the issue I have with it is, like, a lot of the time you'll see me kind of switch up with the wall. Like, I'll put a wall down, and someone will, like, rush me down to try and get around the wall, or, like, use the... And, like, with Kenziglugas, you can roll through the wall, sure, but you can also, like... But that's about it. Like, if you're too far from the wall, or if you're... Like, it limits what you can do with the wall. Being forced to do dually rolls, especially since people use like weird builds with it where they don't have any main power. Like, let's look at this guy's build, for example. He's got, yeah, come back and quick respawn and stealth jump. It's like, yeah, okay, I get that you're probably going to die a fair bit if you're going in with it, but it's like... Ooh, those two are... Ooh, team didn't get him. Damn. Could have been fairly good. We gotta defend though. Explosion. You shouldn't be doing that. Okay, this guy's gonna get cut off. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Where are they going? This side? I feel like I misplayed that. Ooh, damn. I was not hitting any of those. It's really unfortunate. I can't jump to either of those guys. Uh-oh. Holy shit. We need to go fetch that, but we need to keep in position. First and foremost. Oh, what? I don't have splashdown! Ah, I thought I had Splashdown. Why did I think I had Splashdown? This guy isn't safe. He'll live, but he's not safe. Yeah. 5 seconds till gates. This guy's dead. Okay, he's not dead, now he's dead. This is not good. I'm just gonna chill here for a sec. I need Splashdown pretty badly here. I should be jumping out, but I'm not going to just yet, because it seems as though I'm actually getting something done up here. Okay, I'll take it. Guy, you gotta use... That guy doesn't know how to fight gals. If you have a baller... Yeah, if you have a baller and you're, like, not using it when you get hit by a gal for one shot, you are not fighting gals properly. Ooh, that's a mini. Okay, you don't run at minis. Wait, was that drop roll? That was drop roll. I saw him move on the map, I was like, that's not a dually. Uh-oh. Yeah. I shouldn't have gone in. That was... I didn't realize my team had died. Oh, yeah, I think we lose. Damn it, I was hoping they'd be up the back. I could have actually stopped that. Okay, good. We can definitely make this happen again. We just gotta get these kills. Get on the tower. 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 Nice. Okay. No more jumps. Oh, we are so fucked. Oh my gosh! How did that even happen? Am I dropping frames? Yeah, okay. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, it's not on wireless. Bitrate seems okay now. Is Discord doing something? Sort of. Oh, update ready, according to Discord. There might have been a Discord thing. Should be okay now, though. I'll go into the range and see if... We dropping? Doesn't look like we're dropping. Yeah, okay, so DJ, what's happening? Probably makes most sense on this. So, if I just aim directly at this, it might be a bit too far away. Pretty much what's happening is, like, it's kind of the Aerospray or the Junior effect, right? Where, like, if you are completely missing your shots, but you're jumping with Garl, it kind of... like, the shots just go so far out to the side that they'll actually catch people who are moving. So, yeah, anyway. What are all the Umbrella Shield nerfs about? I think it's a Japan thing. Because in Japan, Brella's been extremely strong, and I think... pretty much right now, Brella is very, very good, and Inkstorm is very, very good. And by nerfing K-Machine, it would make Brella extremely good. The other thing is that a lot of these weapons... a lot of the weapons that got those buffs, like 96 for example, have problems against... Hello Kitty. Have problems against Brella specifically. So it's like... If you give the Brella... if you give those weapons like a bit of a buff so that they like actually eat through Brella shields, it suddenly becomes less of a hard counter kind of thing. Frankly, though, I don't know why those specific weapons, aside from that, like, it just seems kind of weird. There's no one here. Oh, now there is. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Teammate, what the fuck? Okay. Well, I was gonna super jump splash down to that guy, but oh shit. I need to jump to this guy instead. Uh-oh. Didn't actually mean to... Okay, so I'm gonna be jumping to the Pro instead. My controller stopped working for a sec. Lovely. Seriously? Oh, dang. That should have been a second shot, but I think I waited too long. Nice work, teammate. This should be a safe jump. There's going to be a guy... Oh, Charger, hello. What are you doing there? Hello. There's a Charger. Oh, there. Wait, that's not the Charger. Someone else. There's the Charger. Uh-oh. Oh, that guy... Wait. Where did he go? Oh, he... Wait, what? Where'd the pro go? I thought he was forwards, and then he just wasn't anymore. Anyway, this is going to cross in a sec. That'd be crossable in a sec, I should say. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad wall. Whoa, why did I do that? Should be okay. Yeah. That was a really good surround on the tower. This caper knows what he's doing. Uh-oh. Oh no, that was supposed to be a jump. Okay. I didn't die at least. Uh-oh. Okay. We had control of it at the very end there, so... Fear bomb. Stand on it. Okay, I did basically nothing this game. But... that was okay, I guess. Why are so many people bad at this game? Because they don't practice, they just play the game. Is the GooTuber gonna... okay, GooTuber buff isn't gonna do anything, because the problem with the GooTuber is actually the kits, nothing to do with the main weapon. Main weapon's bad, but it's like, they could make it basically an E-liter and it would still suck because both the kits are terrible. Well, this is going to be a bad game. Uh-oh. Oh, there's an H3 next to me, dude. Probably could have just turned around and shot him because he was going to miss his shots anyway. Why is he running that much main power? What does that even do? Oh, damn. He hit me in midair. Or maybe I just lagged or something. Anyway, I like this game to just be O because it's 4 Westerners versus a top 500 H3 who doesn't seem to be Japanese, to be fair. He's, you know, fucking up a lot, but... Like, I'll do my best still, but it's like... Oh, that's a charger, hello. I just didn't see him at all because, like, I was looking for the laser scope and I just, like, didn't see it. Could probably jump, especially to kill this H3, but... Okay. Interesting. No, done. Couldn't get it. Yes, you got a kill. Well done. Okay. Oh, I'm so fucking dead. Damn it. Why did that... Okay. Damn, he has armor. Yeah, that guy's Westerner, I think. Oh, we got another shot. Interesting. Yeah, I think I threw that toward the end there. Oh well. Yeah, that was a bit of a dumb game. Also, the charger was missing shots, okay. The one posting a double V Hydra comp? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Vanilla Hydra isn't as bad as you might think with the splashdown. What it's supposed to do, especially now you got main power, you're supposed to play it extremely aggressively, similar to a... Basically, you play it the way the custom Explosher often is played, where you've got kind of a scouting sub, and you've got a special that's like supposed to keep you alive. One of the things with Custom Hydra is the 3-shot kill is extremely quick. Like, it's still able to do sort of the same kind of thing that Ballpoint used to be able to do. The kit, yeah, it's got an auto bomb and it's like, you know, it's unfortunate, but I mean, yeah. Okay, low-key comps are sus, they just make it work. Do they actually make it work? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, that wall went in the wrong place. It was supposed to go closer to that little ledge. Okay, guy, you... Yeah, okay. Oh, dang. Oh, I'm so fucking dead. Ah, damn it. Wait, we had to surround the tower and nothing happened, what? Oh. It's one of those games, okay. No, don't go in, guy. Oh yeah, this is bad. Okay. Uh-oh. That's good enough. Oh! one-shot kill. Wow! Nice. Oh, damn. I'm not gonna get that. Maybe? No. That was my bad. If I killed the X-Watch, it would have been okay there. So we can make that happen again. We just gotta not die to stuff like that. Okay, no one's in. Oh, I saw him at the last minute. Nice shot. Uh-oh, I'm so fucking dead. Ah, fuck! Completely misplayed that. I ran away from the dualies, and then he, like, freaking disappeared, and I just completely lost track of what was going on around the map. That was completely my fault. It was a free push if I hadn't done that. Oh, okay. We both jumped off. Okay. Oh well. So Russ? Yeah, that one push the other team got was very, very bad on our part. Like, it was completely our throwing rather than them having a decent setup or anything like that. Like, it was pretty much... I think I missed one or two shots as well, but it's like... I just kept seeing everyone run in and try to defend the tower from, like, front on, which is just not how you do it. Yeah, L3... Okay, comps don't need to rely on meta. Yeah, you don't pick what's meta, because if you pick what's meta, all the good teams will beat you. You pick what will beat the meta. But what is it about fucking L3 that says anything along the lines of, I'm going to beat the meta with this weapon? You know, same with Bamboo. You're in a fucking turf-heavy meta, and you pick L3 and Bamboo. Like, why? Okay. That guy's dead. No, he's not. He's jumped out. He doesn't have a radio yet. That was jank as fuck. Torpedoes instantly fucking exploded, okay. Okay, cool. Getting kills. Oh wow, nice shot. What the fuck? Nice. Yeah, Cam, I mean, if you know the matchups that you're supposed to be playing, that's one thing. Difficulty, though, is that it's not really that simple. You have to think about weapons in terms of, like, what kind of environment you're playing them in, rather than matchups. And... yes, hello, Kitty. And it's like... If you're playing against a bunch of stuff that just doesn't care if there's bamboo on the other team, or an L3, or any of the other random crap that people use, then sure. Like, you're going to... yeah, anyway. Point is, what you look at in the meta isn't like whether or not you win 1v1 matchups, it's how comfortable the weapon is. In the environment that you're going to be playing in. So if you're playing a weapon that doesn't like having suction bombs constantly thrown in its face, then yeah, you don't play that weapon. Thoughts on T-Tac? And I mentioned this in my last stream, or the stream before that, that the T-Tac at the moment is kind of a weapon that is okay, and it's mostly that people don't use it correctly. This is a weird comp. Holy shit, there's 3 of them over here. Okay. Well, we all fucking died because we all went that way. I normally don't expect people to go that way. Well, it's thanks for the armor, guy. Oh, fucking torpedo. Seriously? The guy barely gets the kill and that's what fucks me up. Okay. No, body blocks, please, no. Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh, apples. Okay. I'll take that. Oh my gosh, torpedo, fuck off. Holy shit, is he? Gotta get back. Oh, that was hit marker. Damn. Didn't kill him there. Oh, okay, finally got surrounded. Should have backed up a bit sooner there. That was... We could have very easily kept the push going there if I backed up. Instead I was sort of trying to get kills because... reasons. Oh. No, he missed. Oh gosh. Oh shit, that might be bad. Oh no, they're streaming in now. Okay. Cool. Holy shit, that Ken's umbrella. Oh, he'll be upset. Hande kore. What did I calibrate to in tower control? I feel like it was fairly low. Like 2100 or something? Oh, there we go. Double Kenza. There are so many Kenza brawlers. Okay, this time I will fucking go to the correct part of it. Holy fuck! The torpedoes and the umbrellas and everything's just jumping in. Okay. Teammate got somebody. Nice kills. Oops. Sorry, Carbon, I'm not doing that. Oh, shit. Good grief, yeah, this Dapple is just eating cancers. Have to wait for a sec. Okay, that... Oh, this is a bad idea. No, that was a really bad idea. I did get an assist at least, so... Wasn't all for nothing, but... This, yeah, that mistake probably just put us at 40 points. What the fuck? Okay, well at least teammates got the Brellas and Ken's, this guy's last. Should be a kill. You would expect, okay. Okay, this beacon just got used. Oh my gosh, stop. Nice. Oh my gosh, the fucking... Okay, this is obnoxious, this double torpedo shit. Oh, fuck, that was... slow. That was way too slow. You can tell this is a 2400 lobby because, like, I'm playing a little bit too slowly, and that is just getting me killed a lot. Again, same thing. I just jumped in like an idiot too, so that didn't help, but... Fucking hell, this Dapple. Oh. I played quite badly this game. Like... yeah. Playing too slowly for a 2400 lobby at this point. So yeah, 2300 seems pretty accurate for where I am. Yeah, that was a very annoying game. Dying to torpedoes because of a fucking... because of the fire rate on this thing is obnoxious as hell. Like, I'm shooting at the torpedo and, like, I'm getting... my first shot comes out, like, before I actually hit the... before I lock onto the thing. And then the second shot is just... like, too late, so... my sensitivity is like +3, +2 or something. Not. Oh yeah, -5 sticks is just unplayable. Oh yeah, it's this map. And parry. Nothing outranges me, so I can basically be as obnoxious as I like. That was the thing. Okay, good. I thought I wasn't going to die in the splashdown for a second, I was going to be upset, but... My guy, you can't be running in solo. Ooh, that's annoying. Hey, we're at the lead list. Okay, that's all we're getting. Really hoping I'd be able to get the spawn kill, but I was a bit too slow. Oh, damn. This guy is super weak though, come on. Oh, damn, no one shot him. Yes, kitty. Oh, I'm so fucking dead to this. Nice. This is game. Okay. Nice. Sorry I'm not talking as much, by the way. I have to play a fair bit faster, so I can't just, like, slow myself down to narrate. So, yeah. We can talk about that in a minute, actually. Once this rotation's done, I want to talk about game pace and how all that works. Because people were asking before, like, what holds people back, and I think pace is easily one of the biggest things. Yeah, that felt like an easy game. Yeah, as soon as that first double kill happened, where I got, like, there was a vanilla machine, which is always a bad sign, and then, like, an NZAP that didn't kill me when I was, like, jumping off the tower with 2 HP. That was a sign that the game was probably going to be fairly easy, so we needed to be very, very careful about not losing. What roll would I give the 96? I'd give the 96 the 96th roll. As in, it plays like a 96. You shoot things in the manner of a 96. If you want to say, like, yeah, tank skirmish or whatever the fuck, then you can, but that's not what it is. Oh, it's not rather conducive to actually understanding what it does. We have a bad comp, oh boy. Let's not be here. What the fuck is going on? Oh boy, that was not great. Okay, he's dead. In a sec, there he is. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Nice ray. Damn, I thought I got the charger. Oh well. Ah, damn, I shouldn't have jumped. I keep hearing this charger, like, spamming shots and he's not doing anything, so... Holy fucking shit! Okay, that is definitely an NA charger. What the fuck kind of idiot does that? Anyway. This should be a free kill. Tower. What? Oh, I hate that. Ah, damn. Got surrounded. Why? What the fuck? Where is everyone? Oh, this is a bad idea. Okay, we got time. Charges got ready too soon. Oh, wow, Charger got a first shot of the game, I think. Gosh. Damn it. Fuck. I messed up. Okay, we got the checkpoint. Can we jump to this guy? No. Wow, if that... Damn. We should have won that game. If the sloshing machine had jumped to the tower, then we would have been able to get a jump change of the lead. But I don't think he realised what the score was. That charger was a fucking idiot. Holy shit, I'm annoyed that I lost to that guy. Like, if you're a charger player and you, like, jump around corners to try and shoot people, you're a fucking idiot. Stop doing it. Like, what is wrong with you? You are basically endangered. Like, the only reason I didn't get that one kill... That probably would have been the game, actually, if I got that kill, because he would have lost Splashdown. Not Splashdown, Stingray. Off doing that. And it's like... If I actually anticipated him being that stupid, I would have killed him, and he would have just thrown the game by doing that. And it's like... What is wrong with you? Oh well. I'm very glad I didn't get him on my team. Even though we lost, I don't really mind losing. I just... Fuck. E-leader. Didn't have enough ink the one time I needed to use my wall. Oh, he just jumped out. Okay. I don't think anyone knew where he was. Seriously? Okay, there we go. Damn. If I'd thrown my wall down, I would have been fine. I just wasn't expecting to live like that. Holy armor, thank you! Stick, please actually work. Is this an NA charger as well? What the fuck is he doing? No, it's not an NA charger, or at least he doesn't have an NA name. Oh! He found me. That guy's, yeah, has to be dead. Interesting. Wow, if only I could aim. I think we're going to lose this game, by the way. Okay, it was a good defense. This game is very worrying, though, is my point. This guy's dead. Oh, no, he's not. He should have been dead. Before anyone says that was RNG, no, that was me putting my crosshair on the wrong side of him. He was moving to the left and I was like, to the left? Like, it's close range enough that there's no fucking way that was a... Okay. Oh, yeah, this is... See, this is the part where we lose. Yeah, this is definitely the part where we lose. I needed to go for tower there. Oh. Yeah. No, I knew that was exactly what was going to happen. As soon as I saw that, like, the way... Okay, the reason I knew we were going to lose that game is because if you looked at our setup through, like, the first 2 or 3 minutes of that game, we had their court entirely painted, and yet nothing was happening. That's a sure sign that we have people who are way too passive, for a start, and secondly, when people have... and, sorry, not secondly, further to that, because they were so passive, it's generally a sign that they're going to fuck up the defense, because they're going to be too passive on the defense, and then they're going to panic as soon as it looks as though things are getting bad. The first defense was good, but that's partly because... I feel like, what was it? I feel like it was good because we had time to actually get into good positions, and then our passiveness worked to our advantage. But the second time around, what happened was we sort of died out of sync, and so by the time that we got back in, like you could see, I jumped to the E-leader. I was the first respawn after the initial defense didn't work. And you could sort of see that there was no way that we were going to be able to stop that. But yeah. At least I could see there was no way we were going to be able to stop it. It's kind of hard to explain because it's like... What I was... Oh gosh. Okay. What I'd like to see out of people is, like, when I do that, I'd like to see... what is this? Oh gosh, this is bad. Oh, there's another guy there still. My mistake. Oh, that's a trade on tower, we lose. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be difficult to win, but it's possible. Because basically what happens is if I do this and kill this Nautilus, or I can just, you know, miss my shots, but that's okay too. Octobrush versus Dapples should be in our favor. And we're jumping to mid, so that's a good start. I don't know where the Dapples... Where the fuck are the Dapples? He's not putting beacons or anything. Okay. That's good. That's a desync. I see a guy down there. I'm gonna get off tower though, because... Uh-oh. Nice! Okay, that bait play worked, so... This guy's dead, good. Where's the Nautilus? I hear him. Ah! Do I splash down off? No, come on, live! Live! Oh, he didn't jump. Fuck. If I'd got one more kill there, that would have been it. If I got the Nautilus. Pro, what are you doing? I'm just gonna kill this. Or not. I mistimed it. you need to like splash down before they like the splash down instantly kills the armor, I believe. But yeah, so the reason I feel like we can win this is because basically the Kenza Jr. is completely useless if he doesn't have bubbles. That was synchronized. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm dead. I heard the guy coming in and it was like, well... Oh my gosh. I knew he was gonna do it, and I was like... I was looking for the first sign of any kind of ripples. He doesn't have Ninja Squid either. What?! Oh, I hate that so much. Oh, that is so annoying. Hey, my control's still working here. Okay, if we can find the Junior before he does anything. Yeah, he's... The only thing is I knew the guy was in the fucking corner, and I was like trying to splash down to... Wait, did I splash? I can't even... I actually can't remember if I splashed down. What the fuck? I was that out of it. Alright. Anyway. Yeah, it's sort of unfortunate. Why Torpedo's good? I mean, they're okay. I don't know if I'd call them the best special, or the best sub rather anymore. Yeah, I thought I splashed. I was like sort of focusing on other things, and I was like, okay, there's a guy in the corner, I've got to splash down sort of at one side of my head, and the other side was like, okay, how do we win this? But... okay, so I want to talk about pace and why why people suck, pretty much. So you probably heard people call it like tempo or whatever the fuck. I don't like using words like tempo because tempo is like, it makes it sound more impressive, I guess, than it is. Also, it kind of implies like a regular kind of thing, which just, I don't know, that just sounds weird to me. Okay. So, let me pick a weapon that's accurate. Or rather, that I'm not going to fuck up too much with. Actually, Amperi is a decent option. I'll go sub-saber with swim speed. Yeah, also tempo is a meme. Alright, let me just... I'll just do it like this so that it's kind of obvious. It probably is, yeah. I mean, tempo is a thing that a lot of people use as a term to refer to this, but... Anyway, so... Alright, how do I explain this? Probably the simplest way I can... The simplest way I can define what I'm about to talk about, which is pace, is... basically the rate at which you accomplish things on the map. So, I want to say that's distinct from, like, how quickly you act on the map. I want to talk, like, I want to specifically talk about how quickly you accomplish things, because, like, if you really want to be like, yeah, I'm super fast, like, I can substrafe like fucking crazy and all that sort of shit. Like, yeah, you're pressing buttons really quickly, but you're not actually doing anything. Like, let's say I'm fighting this guy over here, and I, like, do substrafes here and here and here and here and here. Oh, boy, I'm pressing so many buttons, aren't I? That's all one action. Like, that whole sequence of, like, substrafing toward the guy and then finally shooting him, that is one action, right? So you've done one thing, which is get a kill. So, more to the point, by pace, what I'm talking about is something more like, okay, say I gotta kill this guy and then this guy. How quickly do I do that? Right? So, I come out and I spread wildly all over the place because I can't aim. And then I roll over here and then I get this kill, okay? So, those two actions took me however many seconds. So, let's say this takes me like 2 seconds because I can't aim and maybe I run out of ink and accidentally throw a curling bomb. And then I do the same thing over here and I miss and I eventually get the kill. So that's 2 seconds and 2 seconds, right? This is as opposed, of course, to like just, you know, this kind of thing, which that isn't even as fast as you can possibly go. Like you can go even faster than that if you know, don't suck. But you get my point, right? We're talking about like how mechanical skill can change how quickly you do things, right? So that might seem trivial, which it kind of is to a degree. But I was talking not yesterday. I was talking the other day, last time I streamed, at the end of the stream about positioning, and how when you are playing, like how fast you can play, how quickly you play, your pace, determines how good your positioning is. Yeah, that sounds about... Yeah, because chess, people talk about being like 1 or 2 moves ahead or whatever. Okay, so... It's kind of hard to demonstrate in Recon because it sort of depends on where people are on the map, like the enemy team. But you can imagine, like... let's say... So let's say I want to get up into... This is actually a decent enough explanation. So let's say I want to get up into this area up here. I don't remember what I call it. I think it's just like snipe or something. Let's say I want to get up into this area here because we've just popped the Rainmaker and they're 3 down. And I'm like, okay, they're 3 down. So let's say I've come in, got the fast pop. Oh hey, they actually all died because they're all NA players and they stood next to the Rainmaker when it was popping. Let's say that happens, right? So I'm standing here and this is where I start. Now, if I move forwards at such and such a pace, right? Like if I sort of slightly fuck up my movement, like I jump too high, going from the box over to the snipe, and I mess up my ledge snap. Yeah, so like I jumped too high there, messed up the ledge snap. Like that's the sort of thing. It's not very massive. Like it's not a huge deal. Like it's only like, you know, half a second that you lose. But this is as compared to like that's sort of standard movement. This is as compared to like, you know, you sort of bonk on the wall and you're like, oh fuck, and then you got to paint this thing, and then you get stuck on it, and then you sort of like maybe you miss the jump. Actually, let's not say you miss the jump. Let's just say you sort of take your time getting up here, an extra couple of seconds, right? So meanwhile, coming from spawn is the enemy team. They've just respawned and they're coming in. One of them's surfing a curling bomb in. It doesn't take very long for someone who's surfing a curling bomb to be like here as opposed to here, right? Now, them being here when you like jump in around the corner means that they're already on top of you, and you can maybe get shot, and you might trade or something in that situation. Them being here means that if you do the exact same sequence of events where you like drop down and you sort of roll out and pre-fire, they are all the way back there and they've started like swimming in on the curling bomb, and instead of trading, you pre-fire and kill them, right? And then of course, if you like take too long deciding where to go, like maybe you rolled out into a stupid place like on the far side over here, and you're like, oh, they're all down. I'm gonna completely go on the other side of the map. It doesn't matter how good my movement is. I'm just gonna come around here. Oh shit, there's a guy here already, right? So that's the exact same sort of sequence of events. It's just that the rate at which you do them determines whether or not like this guy's in position to stop you, or maybe there's a guy up here, like there's a oh, fucking hell. See what I'm talking about with bad movement? Maybe there's a charger here who like catches you. So on, like, the point being, how quickly you move around the map affects things like your positioning. Now, this is... Oh my gosh, controller, can you not do that? My controller's been doing a thing where sometimes, like, I'll hold forward, and, like, it'll just stop. Anyway. So what is pace, and why is it important? So, pace is two things. Firstly, it's how you link mechanical skill to in-game sort of things like positioning and sort of the softer kinds of skills. Like when people say you have to improve your positioning, a lot of the time what they actually mean is you have to fix your aim and your movement. Like, that's... And in doing so, you will naturally fix your positioning, right? Like, if you win this fight in 4 shots, as opposed to, like, 8 shots or 16 shots or something, and you don't have... And the other guy doesn't have time for his friend to come up here, then this is good positioning. If you take 8 shots to kill or 16 shots to kill, and the caper or whatever comes in up on the top side here and just shoots you, that's bad positioning. Because your positioning is all sort of set relative to how good you are at the... Oh my gosh, controller. How good you are at the things like mechanical skills, like aiming and movement and whatnot. Oh yeah, I do the blowy thing for the stick all the time. It's just like I haven't done it yet today. So, what's the second element of pace? Obviously, it's mechanical skill, but it's also like how do you actually speed yourself up? How do you convert stronger mechanics to faster gameplay? Actually, I probably should go to Humpback for this. Humpback's a better map for showing this off. It looks like that link got deleted there, is why. Okay. So, what do I mean by pace? Actually, you know what? Let's get a Kensa machine. Because this is something that Kensa machine players who don't like understand the game very well do all the fucking time. And we were kind of talking about it at the start of the stream too. Rip the clip. I don't think I even have a slash permit or anything like that either. Okay, so yeah, this is Rainmaker. So let's just first look at the map as where can the enemy team come from. So obviously you got elbow, you got window. They can drop down into suicide. They can go into bunker, and they can come all the way from the side. I don't remember what I call this. I think it's like bats or something. I think this is called street on my callouts. So there's a bunch of places the enemy team can come from, right? Now, let's say your mechanics are perfectly fine. Let's say you can hit directs on with a Kensa machine just fine. You've got perfectly good movement. You've even got the the fizzy combo down. Let's say you got all that sorted out. Now let's say you slosh over this wall and you get a hit marker. How many people are going to stand here and just do this for the next 5-10 seconds? Maybe it's like, oh, maybe they've gone over there. No, they haven't gone over there. No, maybe they've gone this way. Maybe they've gone this way. Okay. This is a good example of how to slow yourself right the fuck down and let the game just overtake you, right? So what you're doing here is you're spending 10-15 seconds doing one thing. And this one thing is trying to get this hit marker, which, you know, the guy's taken a hit from a sloshing machine. He hasn't fucking stat there. Like, this guy takes a hit from a sloshing machine, he just backs the fuck up. He's gone. He's out of here, right? Unless he's a 2100 NA player, in which case he probably sits there and, or, like, runs at you and tries to get the kill. But, either way. Like, you're sitting here just sloshing this wall for 10 seconds, for 10-15 seconds. Meanwhile, the Kensa machine, for the guy you hit, for all you know, has, like, come around here, come through suicide, and has just, like, run up next to you, like, and is just about to kill you from here. Right? Like, by focusing on this one thing for 15 seconds, you allow the enemy team to get in a bunch of things, a bunch of actions themselves, which don't take 15 seconds, and can result in you slipping and losing control of the game. So people were talking in the chat before about, like, using Explosher as, like, a thing that, like, you sit here and you sort of plink over the wall and all that. And, like, yeah, you can do that to kind of fish for assists and shit. But what happens when you do that is you spend all your time doing things that don't really matter and give the enemy a chance to recuperate, right? Instead, what you need to be doing is focusing on kills, right? So, maybe, same scenario. Come down here and you get a hit marker by doing this. It's like, okay, well I got a hit marker. Let's see if I get, you know, maybe I shoot 2 or 3 more times, see if I keep getting hit markers. Okay, I didn't get hit markers anymore. I'm going to move over here now. Maybe make sure the zipline's our colour, right? Zipline's our colour, okay, I didn't get any, I don't see any movement, no hit markers or anything. I'm going to check over here. This area actually seems clear, so I'm going to move up here behind the Rainmaker goal, which is, this is usually a pretty game-winning play when, especially in solo queue when nobody looks for it. And yeah, okay. I have now come up behind 3 people who are all, like, trying to sit here and plink at the Rainmaker who's sat here the whole time, firing shots, right? So, that only happens because you break yourself away from each thing that you're doing, and go and do something else. So this time, okay, zipline control, okay, nobody there, nobody's paying attention to me. Let's get up here, and get some kills up here. Right? Yeah, Anthony, I don't accept friend requests on Discord because I've just disabled them on account of people spamming them at me. If you need to, I guess you can, like, DM me on Twitter or something? I don't know. Yeah, anyway. So, the way you practice this, the way you get good at this... Oh, yeah, Ross, I mean, if you... Like, that's sort of my point, is, like, if you have a way of continuing to get the kill, you don't just abandon the possibility of a pick if the guy's going to be stupid enough to sit next to this, you know, to sit next to this wall. But a lot of the time people aren't going to do that, right? And a lot of the time what happens is you get people sort of being like, oh, I got a hit marker, that means there's a guy here, I'm going to keep sloshing over and over and over and over again, and then I'm going to die to a guy who's just come up through the middle of the map. So yeah, the way you practice this is pretty much you force yourself every couple of seconds to start doing something else, right? If you aren't being productive, if you aren't about to get a kill, if you aren't, like, running at someone who has their back turned or whatever, stop doing what you're doing and go do something else. Find some other part of the map to look at. Find a teammate. Find what, you know, look at what the objective's doing. Take a look at your map. You know, see if there's anything that you could be doing aside from, like, blindly shooting at things. Especially shooting into their base. Like, shooting into their base is not a good idea. You know, you find things to do over and over and over again, rather than just sort of committing to whatever you feel like is a good idea. And what you'll find is that firstly your coordination's going to improve because you're going to start naturally grouping up with teammates a lot more because you're going to actually be looking for them for a start. You're going to look and see a teammate and you're going to be like, I'm going to go help this guy. Like, you look at him and you see he's in a fight. I'm going to go help the guy, right? And then instead of that guy dying by himself and then the guy who killed him coming in and getting a double kill, instead you get the trade frag, right? It's very, very effective in solo queue. And the second thing, of course, is you start basically having more control over the map, right? And I mean that in multiple ways. So instead of, like, let's say I'm here. Let's say I'm the guy who you, like, hit marked, right? Like, there's a slushy machine sort of shooting up here, and you hit mark me. And I back up, so you aren't going to kill me, but I know that there's a slushy machine here, and I see the extra couple of sloshes, right? I'm backing up, and I'm like, okay, the slushy machine is there, right? I know where he is. So I'm going to move around this side and go somewhere else, and oh shit, I'm getting hit by the slushy machine already. Okay, so the slushy machine's over there now, but that means that this area is, oh no, I'm getting shot again, because, like, by continually moving, yeah, sometimes I'll be able to get out and sort of get up into this part of the map and, like, defend properly or whatever. Naturally, of course, I wouldn't get out through this direction, that's suicidal, but you get my point. Yeah, Ross, that's basically the idea. Right? Like, you're always on the move looking for kills. Specifically kills, not just, like, you know, assists, kills, whatever, same thing. Like, you're specifically looking around for... Is that actually hitting? No, it's not hitting, is it? It's hitting the inflatable. You're specifically looking around for things that will actually get you control. Like, yeah, Anthony, I did see you follow, I just sort of didn't... Yeah, anyway, whatever. Yeah, so... Well, you're basically trying to... Rather than, like, getting caught, you're getting stuck tunneling on the prospect of maybe getting a kill. Instead, you're just like, okay, well, screw that. This guy's going to reposition, I'm going to reposition. I know that, like, if he keeps going in the direction... Like, I can... Say I'm over here and, like, I'm moving away because I'm done with that spot on the map. I can still look back and, like, I can see where the guy is, right? Like, I can move away and be like, oh, hey, you know, he's moved back up to try and chase me. I can, like, turn around and shoot him, right? Because he's going to be pre-firing the spot that he thinks you are, and then you can just be like, well, I see you, and I can kill you. Right? And then, like, you come down and find something that will get you a kill rather than something that might get you a kill, and, like, you sort of build that on top of itself over and over again, and then eventually you'll have good teamwork in solo queue, what do you know? The last thing I want to say about the idea of pace is when you have those games where it just feels like you can't do anything, where it sort of feels as though, you know, you're getting spawn camped. Is it bad to shark? Yes, this is why it is bad to shark. This is the reason sharking is a bad idea. Because sharking, if you sit here just looking at nothing, and the enemy team jumps on your teammates, like, it's different if there's one guy here. If there's one guy just sort of chilling here, and you're just like, okay, there's a guy, I'm just going to chill for a sec, he's going to jump in a second, he's trying to build for special. You know, he's going to use his inkjet in a sec, and oh, hey, I killed him. Right? That's a bit different. But you don't shark all the time. Pretty much ever. Right? Because you're much better served finding something to do specifically. Like, finding information. Find where the enemy team is. And go kill them. Right? Get turf control. Paint the map. Don't fucking sit here and do nothing. Because against a decent team, what'll happen is they'll recognize... They won't even necessarily recognize that you're sharking. A lot of them will. A lot of top players will sort of be like, oh hey, that one guy, he just sharks all the time. Like, he's going to be sitting in this one corner, you can guarantee it. But most of the time what's going to happen is, like, decent teams will be on top of you before you can even do anything, right? Like, they'll notice, oh hey, there's 3 people on the left side, and they're all sort of fairly forward at the moment, and we've got a special that can fuck them up. So they all run at your teammates, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm getting call-outs for people dying, and then I'm already getting shot because they just already know to clear this side of the map. Like, they already know where you could be, and they're just pre-firing it. And, like, maybe you roll and get a kill. That doesn't matter because you've traded and they've got the map position after the trade's resolved. So, yeah. But yeah, so one thing I wanted to say about pace and sort of how you can recognize the effect that it has on your games is when you're playing against a team that is drastically different from your skill level, you'll be able to tell that the game either feels extremely difficult or extremely easy. And I'm not just saying that in a trivial, or well, obviously they're better than you kind of manner. What you'll discover is like, normally, let's say you, what's a good option? Actually, yeah, Make a Mart's a good idea. Alright, so let's say you're playing against a team that's playing a lot faster than you are. What'll happen is, like, you'll start to head over to this side to try and defend on Rainmaker, and you'll just get shot. Like, you'll just die to a guy who's right here, and you'll be like, what the fuck, he's there already? As opposed to being like, you know, okay, they just got the pop, they're going to be trying to get over here, like, I have time to sort of set up on this side, and then you come down as a dually just sharking here. Like, that's where pace starts to show itself in your games. Like, if you guys are in some sort of tier 2 kind of team and you play against like FT Wind or Kraken Paradise or something, that's what's going to happen. Is like, you're going to feel like you can get away with something. Like, you can feel like, okay, this is the state of the game, that means that I need to go over to this position and defend, and then you just get shot, like, out of nowhere. That is what happens when the other team is just playing the game way faster than you are. And yeah, the response to that is basically to speed you, like, you have to consciously, like, force yourself and your team to speed up. So, like, and this is where mechanics again become super important. You can't just force yourself to go faster, because going faster could mean, okay, there's a guy here, I get 2 sloshes, that's it. That's all I'm allowed to do, and then I have to move somewhere else, right? Because if I sit here and get 3 sloshes, I'm going to get shot from the side. If you can't get that kill in 2 sloshes, then your mechanics aren't good enough to actually play that quickly, and that's what you need to work on. Likewise, if you get the kill here, and you're like, okay, 3 down, 4 down, whatever, I need to move up, and your movement doesn't get you here in time to stop the enemy team's respawns, or to like camp the enemy team's respawns rather, then again, your movement isn't good enough, and you need to hit the recon mode more often. Yeah, Epsilon, I mean, that's what I'm getting at, is, like, if you play against Ghost, this is what you're going to notice, is, like, Urza's just going to be sitting here. Like, 30 seconds into the game, you're going to be like, okay, we lost the first fight, that's no big deal, we can defend, we can, you know, set up around here, and what the fuck, that's a 10 attack. But yeah. So that, in a fairly brief overview, is one of the reasons why NA players, or Western players in general, actually, it's not a Western player thing. I'm sort of memeing a bit when I say that. It's just a sort of lower skill thing. That's one of the things that people get wrong, is not pulling themselves away from situations, not putting themselves in enough places on the map at once, not doing enough stuff on the map quickly enough. Yeah, Turok, like, that's sort of why I don't like the term tempo, is because there are perfectly valid things that you can be doing that take like 10 seconds, right? Like, it's tower control especially. Like, if you stand on the tower, that's like one thing that you're doing, right? And you're sort of chilling on the tower, waiting for it to get to a checkpoint. You know, in hold situations, actually no, it's pretty much only in like tower control or whatever, or like, you know, you're building clams or something in Clan Blitz. But even then, in Clan Blitz, if you're moving around the map and like, you know, there's 4 clams over here, okay, like, you move over here, grab clams, okay, there's stuff happening over there, but I can't do anything about it. Grab clams in mid, nothing happening here. Oh, hey, there's a guy here, I can take a shot. Move over here, grab some more clams, and oh hey, this is completely undefended. Let's move. Like we can take this box and get a clam in from the high ground, rather than just running it in down here like everyone else does. So like, yeah, and again, like a lot of the time it might feel like, you know, building special is one action, but it's kind of not. You can do multiple things at once, right? Like you can build special while also like, you know, zones is a perfect example. When you're defending on zones, rather when you're pushed in on zones and you're trying to get back out onto the zone to recap. Do we have no zones is not in rotation? Dang. Let's just play Make 'em Loud anyway and just sort of pretend it's zones. So, like, when you're... Okay, the spawn point for zones is back here. But... When you're, like, moving out in zones, right? You don't just sit here and throw fizzies at the zone. Well, actually, maybe you do, if you're throwing fizzies, but... Like, you don't just sit in one place throwing subs. Or if you do, you throw them at, like, different positions, right? You throw them at stack, you throw them at melons, you throw them at... You are doing multiple things at once while building special, and also while trying to find information, right? And like, if you're a charger, and you decide, okay, I'm close to Stingray, I'm going to paint my court, that shouldn't take that long, right? That shouldn't take 10 seconds. If you're painting court for 10 seconds with a charger, that means that you have not been doing enough stuff in the first place, right? Like you haven't been throwing enough burst, you haven't been throwing enough swipe bombs, you haven't been going for looking for picks or looking for information. Like what you do in with charger is like you stay someplace safe and you try to take pot shots at people, and then when you're close to Stingray or it looks as though people are about to go in, you back off for a sec, move into position to Stingray, paint the area around the position you're Stingraying from, and then you use Stingray, right? Like, you're doing several different things at once. It's not just like, oh, I'm building special, right? And that's, again, like, a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Like, a lower-level player is going to be like, okay, I need to build special. I'm going to back off and paint my court for 10 fucking seconds, and hope that they don't do anything in the meantime. And then you come down here and Stingray, and meanwhile, what the fuck does an end parry who's just chased me into the base because you just watched me move away, right? Whereas, yeah, like, if you, like, okay, I'm, 80% Stingray, throw a swipe bomb down, back up, paint, Stingray, right? That takes 2 or 3 seconds. Or, actually, it's more like 5, but you know what I mean. So yeah, like, it matters in firefights, it matters tactically, strategically, all that sort of shit. Like, when you have good mechanics, when you are constantly moving around the map, when you're keeping yourself busy, you get more stuff done, and the things that you do are easier. Hold ZR forward and die is... yeah, I mean, that's something that happens, is people just like, they come out of spawn and the only thing they care about is the objective, right? They're doing one thing from all the way from spawning to the objective, is holding forward toward the objective and trying to kill it. Right, that is one thing. That is a pace problem just as much as anything else. Right, whereas if you come out of spawn and you're like, okay, I need to start building special, so I'm going to throw a sub over to the left side here. I'm going to move up to this side because if they push through, like I've just thrown a special here to sort of at least slow them down from immediately pushing this direction. So I can move this way, hold the press X to check if they're moving that way while I'm focusing on this side. Come up here, and I already know that I'm going to throw a fizzy this way, right? Because I am playing against some blaster who likes to camp under this spot right here. Like, you're doing multiple things, even though, like, like you can unpack it however you like. Like you can talk about it as like, this one action of like moving up here to defend is one thing, but like you're doing other things at the same time. But yeah, that's another way that you improve your pace as well, is by like actually knowing what the fuck you're supposed to do after the thing that you're currently trying to do, and like positioning yourself appropriately. So Actually, that's something I can demonstrate because I remember it happening in the stream. There was one point in Wahoo World during the stream where... What was it? I think someone dropped down from our plat. Yeah, enemy team was pushing in, someone dropped down from our plat and ended up in here, and we killed them, right? We killed them right here. And I specifically remember saying that was a good spot to kill them or whatever. The reason it's a good spot to kill them is because we're already most of the way into their base, right? We get the kill over here, and it takes like 3 seconds for us to be up on their glass. I say us because there was me and another guy getting the kill. So yeah, like we're already here in their glass, and like because glass is so close to their elbow, and the elbow is such an important part of tower control, we're already close to just moving up into their spawn for tower control spawn camping if they get team wiped, right? Or we can just sit back here and chill for a second, like let them drop in and try to defend from like Slick or whatever. This is as compared to, let's say the guy drops down, and instead of dying over here, maybe he backs up further into our plat, right? Maybe he backs up this way, and he like tries to fuck around with this wall here, and he tries to like kill here, and then maybe he gets around the corner or something. Maybe he's a duelie, I don't remember what he was. I think he might have been a K-Pro. But yeah, like he sort of gets up around the Slick, and yeah, he dies up here, and he's almost guaranteed to do so, right? But that's the difference, is when I have to kill this guy all the way back here, suddenly it takes me 10 seconds to get back to glass, right? And that means that you've had enough time to respawn. This zipline is painted. You've probably got someone up here. If you don't, you've got someone like ready to just shoot glass with a charge or whatever the fuck. Right, you got it's a world of difference, those extra couple of seconds. And the point isn't that, like, you know, every second counts or anything like that. It's that you can optimize what you're doing based on that, right? Like, you can prioritize which pick that you want to go for based on, okay, if I kill the guy who's in our court right now, he's probably dead. Like, this guy's dead, this guy's dead. Which one do I want to go for? Okay, if I kill this guy, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm just in my base doing nothing. If I kill this guy, I'm all the way up to their glass straight away, right? So that kind of prioritization is again something that factors into just overall how quickly you can play. So when your mechanics are kind of maxed out and you're hitting every single shot that you take, that's the next best thing. Actually, that is the best thing to improve, is recognizing how you move around the map, how quickly you can move around the map based on which picks you get, recognizing what the other team has to do to accomplish the same thing. So like I was saying, the K-Pro could have moved back into our base instead of going back to his base. Moving into into our base would have, yeah, he would have definitely died, 100%. Like, there was a chance he gets away and gets up back to his glass and stays alive. But if he goes into our base, he's almost certainly dead. Actually, not even necessarily true. He could have very easily just gone around the corner and jumped. Right? But yeah, so that's sort of I guess the summary of the 2 main points with how to improve your pace, or 3 main points actually, is mechanics, intentionally moving yourself away from situations where you aren't doing anything, and trying to recognize when, like how you can route yourself so that you are moving toward important parts of the map while also doing other things. And yeah. Camping meta where pace is generally slow. Okay. Camping isn't necessarily slow-paced. It's slow in the sense that the game, like, it takes a while for things to happen, but camping is not slow. That is not how it is. Camping is not slow at all. So let's go back to... Actually, no, I don't want to join a rank battle, I want to switch weapons. Let's go back to Explosion. Let's talk about Pump Track. Okay. So, yes, camping, a campy play means like you got an Explosion who's just sort of chilling in your base for most of the game. Right? And then at one point, like, it's 3 down, but you still, like, that's when you sort of make things happen. Sure. That isn't a slow-paced game, though. That just means it's, like, the people aren't moving forwards. Like, when you've got a campy playstyle, that means that the game is taking place sort of horizontally rather than, like, through the map. So, a campy playstyle just means that instead of being like, okay, I'm going to stand here and slosh twice. Okay, I didn't get anyone, now I'm going to move in and slosh over this way, right? Instead of that, all it means is, okay, I'm going to stand here and slosh, okay, I didn't see anybody. I'm going to move over here now and slosh, and I'm going to move over here and slosh, like, it basically means moving horizontally through the map, right? You still move quickly, like, you still, you know, do things quickly. You still keep yourself as, if anything, it's more important to do it like that, right? Because when you're actually pushing in, you quite often have, like, a one-track mind of, like, okay, I need to take this spot, and then move up, and check it, and then take this spot, and then move up, and then take this spot, and so on. And in doing so, you don't really have a whole lot to think about, right? Because instead of being, like... instead of it being, I didn't see anyone, I have to go somewhere completely different, it's, I didn't see anyone, that means it's free, which means I can move up. So, like, the planning stage is fairly straightforward. Right? And, yeah, like, eventually you're in their base, and it's like, now what? You know? But to be fair, you probably still should be seeking out enemy players to shoot, but whatever. Furthermore, when you... I wouldn't even necessarily say that the meta is campy, like, as a new thing. K-Pro certainly made it more campy. Like, K-Pro being the core weapon, and K-Machine just kind of being... Like, just the amount of turf control that you're dealing with, all that sort of stuff, that's made it all campy, but it's like... I actually just feel like the reason it's more campy is because people are just getting better at the game. Ghost and KP especially have been pushing the game really, really hard. Because Ghost has actually been labbing shit, and KP has had to actually respond to that. And so... I think they're naturally starting to gravitate toward a playstyle that I think has been pretty popular in Japan as well for a while. Like, you get those crazy rushdown comps in Japan, like those... Ghost has been labbing, as in the lab, in the laboratory. Yeah, like, Blaster Quick Respawn stuff, that wasn't even really a meta, that was just like a bunch of Japanese teenagers won a tournament by just running at people because people got lazy. How does Kensa-Dualies fit into things? Into this? Pretty much it's like... Kensa-Dualies is the thing that punishes people for fucking up, and getting too antsy. So, Kensa-Dualies might be sort of throwing suction bombs. You know, throwing suction bombs, this is a lovely suction bomb placement. But, you get my picture. You get my point. You get the picture. Like someone like runs up trying to kill the Explosion. They're like, oh, there's an Explosion here, I'm gonna try and kill them because I'm a blaster and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And like there's a Kensa-Dualie here who just rolls out around the corner and kills the blaster, right? Oh no, the Blaster Quick Respawn meta was from... I don't remember the date, I just remember that it was when Hitzel and I cast Platinum Cup on a fucking PlowPoint presentation. That was the tournament that a bunch of Japanese kids won with blasters by just going pure rushdown and just out-aiming everyone. That was pretty much what happened was the other teams just weren't playing quickly enough anymore because everyone had sort of got so used to being slow that they weren't used to like getting run at and like, oh shit, what do we do? There's a blast from their face, you know. But yeah, so Quesadillas is like the thing that pops out and kills things on the defense. You know, like we'll drop into trench. Like, yeah, dropping into trench might seem like a bit of a suicidal thing, but like if you drop into trench and shoot someone who's just overextended, wasn't it Meteor? I think it was the team. I think Meteor beat them. Actually, yes. Now that you mention it, I think Meteor beat them, but this one team had like had powered through the qualifiers or the rest of the tournament by just spamming blasters. But yeah, so like Quesadillas will like happily sort of sit back and you know jump into trench or something. But then like they've also got Baller as well, so they'll jump down, get this kill. If they're getting shot, or like they can get back out if they need to, or they can sort of push in. Depending on what kind of pick it is, like if it's a pick where it's like you're in advantage, suddenly yeah you run at people with your dualies. But you've also got Baller as well, so it's like the Baller. Inkjet isn't a bad special at the moment, by the way, but the Baller isn't really a special that cares about being used blind. Like, you get this one pick here, you don't actually have any idea where the rest of the team is, necessarily. Like, you can have call-outs and whatnot, but it's like, you aren't really going to be able to do the Inkjet thing of, like, get a kill, swim up here, and then pop Inkjet and, like, insta-kill the charger or something, right? Yeah. Call out bucket. Slosher Deco is fucking broken as fuck. Like, the Slosher itself is crazy. Where is the Slosher? There is the Slosher. Like, why the fuck is that its hitbox, right? Like, you basically have a fucking roller. If you understand how it works, it's like... Like, I'm just basically flicking my wrists as fast as I can to make this work. I don't... If I actually, you know, played the game enough with this weapon to aim correctly with it, like, this thing is stupid. There's no details yet on Rapid main power. Would sub power up on K-Dualies be good? No, generally not, because K-Dualies... Like, the problem with sub power isn't necessarily that it's a bad ability, it's that everything else that you would want to run is better, aside from on, like, Custom Jet. But yeah, like, I haven't played Slosher in a very long time, so I can't do the stuff that I used to be able to do with it, but... But yeah. Like, this thing, if you get the first... It's kind of like a Gal that doesn't miss, almost. Like, you get the first shot on someone, you get the first hit on someone, and you do, like, you do this, and they, like, if they run at you, like, they're dead. Fighting with it against armor. Yeah, I mean, it's fair enough, but it's also, like... There's no particular reason why you need to fight, like, into armor with it, because you outrange pretty much every fucking thing that's going to run at you with armor. And, you know, if you're... You know, if you're backing up, or swim strafing, or anything like that, like, you can min-range anything and sort of do this, like... Yeah, like if you get armored, then yes, like you're gonna have to slosh 3 times instead of 2, but it's... I don't know, it just kind of feels like that's not really a problem. Plus 70 damage is such a fucking good number to have, like holy shit. Like I was talking before about 96 scale with 70 damage. This thing having 70 as well is crazy, especially since it's not even as though... Like, it's only, I think it's only the third part of the hitbox that hits 50? Yeah. It's only the third part that hits 50. Which, for those who don't know, Slosher hitbox is like 3 separate things. So there's like the first part of the slosh, the front part, which just goes to where your crosshair is. There's the second part, which sort of drags behind. So when I do this, you'll see that like part of the slosh goes all the way to the side, even though I didn't aim that way. The second part is what tracks your crosshair, and that does 70, as well as everything else. And then the last part that doesn't track your crosshair and just keeps following the direction that you sloshed in the first place, that does 50. Alright. I think that's everything then. Because it seems as though everyone's stopped asking questions, so... Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to find someone to... Can I just type Splatoon in here? Yes, I can. Cool. Wonderful. Alright, I don't really know who to host, but I guess... I have no idea who this person is, I just see their name a lot on like Twitter and whatnot. So I'm going to send you to Kalamar Evie. I don't think she's a competitive player, but whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you guys later.